This is Shep's Tech Cars, and we tried to sell our 2017 Porsche 718 Boxster, and it did not go as we thought. And today, I'm gonna share just that. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you don't know me, if you haven't seen my face on your screen before, hi, my name is Shep. I run this channel called Shep's Tech Cars. It started out as a tech channel and I slowly moved on to cars because, well, I like cars a lot more, and hopefully one day I can do this as a living, because it was always my dream to be like all those bigger car YouTubers like Stradman and Shmi 150 and Doug Demir, who just do this as a living. So let's hopefully I can make that happen at some point in the future. But enough about me and enough about the channel. Let's talk about the 718 Boxster. Quickly, I just want to do a bit of a background before I get to the main selling part of this video, because the selling part of this video is like a big chunk of the video, and it has a bit of a story to it, which I'll tell everything. But let's first do a little bit of a background on the car. So if you're new to my channel, this is our 2017 Porsche 718 Boxster. We absolutely love this car. We've had so much fun in it so far. We've had it for about 4 months. That's right, 4 months, and we're already having a video of selling it. More on that a little bit later. But it is a black, it's like the upgraded black color with, it came with black powder coated Boxster S wheels with red brake calipers. We got a full paint correction, ceramic coating, and a front paint protection film on it. Here's the inside. It has extended leather, I believe. It has the upgraded sport seats with the upgraded leather, sport exhausts, and it has, let's see here, it has 20,596 miles on it, 86 miles on it. So yeah, pretty well equipped car, and we already have a video of selling it. Well, selling it. So that's probably what you came to this video for. So enough about the car. Let's get into how selling this car basically didn't go as planned. Mainly all started around winter time of around 2020. Let's just say that, around winter time 2020, where my grandfather owns a 2007 Porsche Boxster S. It's the 987 generation, and he asked us, like, can you store my car? We live on Cape Cod. We don't have a garage, so he offered to us, hey, do you want to store it? Maybe every now and then you can take it out for a drive, get it going. We were like, sure, no problem. So we stored the car for him, and every now and then my mom would go and I would go and drive the car around whenever we took it to a lot of places during the winter. Obviously, when it wasn't snowing, we would take it out, not during the salt and the snow. When there wasn't any snow on the ground, during like the cold winter time, we would take the car out on a little bit of a drive to get the engine and oils and just get keeping the car healthy, basically. Every single time we drove that car, my mom always had a smile on her face. It was probably the most fun she's ever had in a car, is what she told me. And she's been wanting a Porsche convertible for so long, and my grandfather got one before her. A Porsche convertible is mainly my mom's dream car, and which obviously my mom has been wanting one for a while, and finally after we had to give my grandfather's Boxster back to him, which she was kind of disappointed about, she decided to go out and buy herself a 2017 Porsche 718 Boxster, and that's actually this 2017 Porsche 718 Boxster. At the time, I was so happy for my mom. She finally bought her dream car after all these years of hard working and everything like that. And this goes to show that, like, whatever you have, whatever your dream is, dream car, dream house, dream vacation, dream restaurant, whatever, go achieve your dreams, because you only live one life, and you might as well live the best life you can and achieve your dreams. And that's what my mom did, and bought her dream car. However, we bought it at the perfect time because we got such a good deal on this car. However, this is where the selling part of this video begins. Bought the car in March of 2021, which was the point where everything was starting to get back to normal, and since everything was just started getting back to normal, of course, an infamous chip shortage happened, which basically this chip shortage basically had shortages of everything, including cars, transportation, food, for example, airplanes, and etc. So this chip shortage impacted a lot in the entire world and economy. And because of that, Porsche was not making as many Boxsters and was mainly focusing the chips that they got onto their more popular models like the Cayenne, the Taycan, the Macan, the Panamera, etc. Because the Boxster is not their most popular model. In short, we were extremely lucky to get this car when we did, because around that time, around May, June, end of March, they started disappearing off showrooms. Whenever they got one, dealerships sold them within 24 to 48 hours. We bought this one and they only had it for 23 hours. That's right, 23 hours, and there were 3 people in the dealership trying to buy this car, and we managed to get it. And as well as in short, Boxster prices around that time just shot the frick up. Like, I'm not joking. These cars were going from being around 50, 55, or like that's normal where you can get a base Boxster for, but nicely loaded ones like this one can go upwards from 60 to 65 grand. We soon to found this out when we went to the Porsche Taycan unveil party, and we got invited by the dealership that sold us this car, and I made an entire video about that event, so I'll put the links down below in the description if you want to go check that out, or you can go find it on my channel. It should be in one of the first couple of videos. But anyways, my mom drove the Taycan, which she's always been loving the Taycan lately, and she finally got to drive it and she liked it. But anyways, the nice sales lady that helped us sell us this car recognized us, and she said, like, yeah, Boxsters right now are in very high demand, and right now you can probably sell it for more than what you bought it for. And that just hit us like hard. Like, what? Never been a time in history where you can buy a car this new, drive it, and then sell it a couple months later for more than what you paid for it, because anything cool lately has just shot up in value. Not just Porsches, but currently like slimmer cars like BMW Z4s, Audi TTs, and even higher end cars like Lamborghini Huracans, Audi R8, and Ferrari F430s. They just shot up in value. After leaving that party that night, I looked on Auto Tempest, and our sales lady was right. Boxster prices shot up in value like crazy. So we decided, why not try to make some little bit of money on the car? So I contacted a couple of dealerships, and we went to one today, and this is mainly how it went. We arrived there this morning, and keep in mind, this was a different dealership than what we bought the car at. We bought the car at another dealership. However, that dealership just didn't respond to us for whatever reason, which is a really big pet peeve of mine. When you're getting inquired on something, just respond, because it's just a lot more kind than just leaving us without a response. So we contacted another dealership that didn't have any Boxsters, and we went there this morning, and they appraised the car, and we got back a price that we didn't really expect to get back. The price that we got back after they appraised this car was $47,500. That is right, $47,500, and this is why they quoted us that price. It was that low because we didn't want to trade in. We didn't want to trade in this car just yet, which I'll explain more on that later, why we didn't want to trade it in. We just went to see if we can get a cash offer, which means that they would take the car, we get a check, and we walk out the door with hopefully was more. But since car dealerships want to make sales, I can't snap with this hand. Yeah, there we go. Since car dealerships want to make sales, they want to move inventory as fast as possible, and this is basically just adding a car to their inventory, which they don't want. They want to get rid of cars from their inventory. They want to make sales. So that was why it was so low. And even the salesman who was super nice to us said that if you were willing to trade in, that price would have been $10,000 higher, which was understandable. This brings me on to my next topic, which is why do we want to sell this car? As I said, to all the Porsche purists out there, before I say anything, we've absolutely enjoyed the time with this Boxster. We've absolutely enjoyed it. There is nothing I really hate about this car other than that it's black. I hate that it's black. Such a bad decision that we got that it was black. Freaking hate the only thing I don't like about this car is that it's black. Other than that, there is nothing else I hate about this car. I absolutely love it. But why do we want to sell it? Well, other than we want to make money on the car, it's because that it's just not that practical for us anymore. You may be looking at me crazy right now, but it's just not that practical for us anymore. We originally got the Boxster because my mom enjoyed driving my grandfather's Boxster for so long. So that's why we got the Boxster. However, after living with it for more than 4 months, or almost more than 4 months, 5 months at this point, it's just not that practical for us anymore. In our family, we have my mom, my dad, and then me and my brother, me and my brother are both teenagers, and we both love riding in this car. Not just that, but for example, my mom absolutely loves driving the Boxster on weekends, and going and dropping us and picking us up, doing errands in it, and even though it has the trunk space to do like the grocery shopping and doing errands on the weekends, she absolutely loves driving it, but when it comes to picking people up, it's just not possible. Like, for example, today we wanted to go to lunch as a family. We wanted to go out to lunch as a family, and we had to pick my brother up from the gym. However, we couldn't do that because there are only 2 seats in the Boxster. That means that my mom and I had to come back to our house and swap the Boxster for my mom's Audi Q8 SUV, which I'm not saying that's a bad car, but she loves driving this thing, and because of the seat situation, everything, and the practicality, she's been driving the Q8 a lot more lately than the Boxster, which we bought this car with 19,300 miles on it, and it has 20,586. So we really want to drive this car a lot more, but we just can't because of this practicality situation. That means every time we want to carry more than 2 people, my mom has to come back here and swap cars every single time, which gets kind of annoying because she loves driving this car. Now, where am I going with all this? Well, my mom has been looking lately, and she wants to get into a 911 at some point, or sometime soon, and the reason is because of the seats. She likes how it can carry 4 people, and it's a convertible. She's always loved the way that the 911s look and everything. However, the Boxster at the time seemed like more of a better decision. No way am I saying the Boxster's a bad car at all. For some people, it may be their dream car, and it is to my mom as well. But we thought that the 2 seats wouldn't be an issue at all. However, it's just it's just too unpractical for us, and it would be even more practical to have 2 seats right behind me. After the dealership, my mom and I agreed that we would start seriously looking for a 911 around this November, and we would plan to get into a 911 by next spring, so around February, March. We're really gonna drive the car in the winter anyway, so we're really only going to be driving the car through August and maybe September, and then October in October, maybe for the beginning of October, and then we'll put it away at the end, and we'll put it in storage through the October and November, and we'll probably get it out around February, March, around the time where we plan to be in a 911 buy. Now, for right now, we're gonna be enjoying the 718 Boxster. I absolutely still do love this car, and I'm gonna enjoy it throughout the rest of the summer, because it's a great car, and we may not own another one of these for the practicality reasons. Hope everyone enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing if you guys do enjoy my videos. I really want to make this a full-time job at some point, so I really hope that we can make that happen. Before I end off the video, I actually do have 2 quick announcements. The first announcement is I'm going to Monterey Car Week, which is coming up in about 2 weeks at this point, and I am so excited to be there. I'm obviously not that famous, so people aren't gonna I'm not gonna sign pictures and take pictures of people, but if you are a fan of me and are going to Monterey Car Week, I'll see you there. I'll vlog the entire experience. I'm going to the Quail. I may be going to some car auctions. I'll vlog the entire experience for you guys. That'll be awesome content for Shep's Tech Cars. Number 2 is I have a super special announcement that I can't wait to share with you guys. However, I can't share with you because we are not at 250 subscribers. At 250 subscribers, I will unveil something I've been working on for the past couple of months, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So with those 2 out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!